And welcome to episode 54 of this Toronto Maple Leafs NHL 22 playthrough, taking on the Buffalo Sabres in this episode. The Leafs lost this game 5-1 in real life, and you'll see in the top corner of your screen there, Jack Eichel, still a member of the Buffalo Sabres in this universe. He was never traded to the Golden Knights in this universe. The NHL 22 universe where COVID-19 does not exist and we're playing in front of a full capacity crowd. Of course, this was the first game that the Toronto Maple Leafs played in front of a full capacity crowd upon their COVID return, I guess if you want to call it that. We're sticking with Jack Campbell in net. We've won 3 in a row. Last game was a little bit interesting. It had a little bit of everything. Looking for a steadier game, calmer game. I think that's the best way to put it. Buffalo, 25, 23, and 4. So right behind us in the league standings. They're not terrible in this game. Maybe riding Jack Eichel. Hard to say. So we're not going to take this game lightly. Not like the Toronto Maple Leafs in real life. Of course, they're about to play in the Heritage Classic in a couple of days. Here's Marner in with Bunting in front, scores an early goal by the top line of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bunting finds the back of the net, his 10th goal of the season. And that top line that's just so hot connects again. Looks like Marner made the pass across, went off the skate of the defender there for the Buffalo Sabres, but it went right to Bunting, and he made no mistake burying it for the 1-0 lead 58 seconds into the game. Beating Craig Anderson, former Ottawa Senator. It used to be the battle of Andersons between Toronto and Ottawa when there's the 2 Anderson goalies. Not any longer. Both goalies have moved on. Of course, Freddie's now in Carolina. Chance here for the Sabres to come right back. But Campbell, will make the save. He was outstanding in the last game, earning the 3rd star. Probably should have been the 1st star, but EA Sports ripped him off and made Lars Eller the 1st star in a game that they lost. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Now here's Bunting getting the puck up to Marner. Marner has no help, so he's just trying to drop it back to the point for Brody. Over to Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly chips it in. I love playing the behind-the-net game. It's worked out well for me in recent episodes. And here's Bunting looking for more, but he's checked, and the puck goes into Anderson. Yes, the Heritage Classic is coming up. A bit of an oddity. It's in Hamilton, which I think would be considered Toronto Maple Leafs territory, but it's a Buffalo Sabres home game. So obviously there's some sort of sharing, I would imagine, of profits for tickets sold in that game. Would be my guess. I don't know. Buffalo has a sick jersey. Nice stop there by Soup. For the Heritage Classic. The first time an American team has played in the Heritage Classic, by the way. But, you know, the Toronto Maple Leafs jersey, they went back to the arenas look. Not a fan at all. Lots of people came up with different variations of the jersey that they would like to see online. Some of them going back to the Ballard years with the blue stripe over the top of the shoulders. Like that design. Also like the idea of bringing back the white jersey that the Leafs used to wear in the playoffs in the early 2000s. That brought them a lot of success. There's Soup just covering up and making amends there to that terrible mess that I screwed up with the defense. So yeah, kind of disappointed that they went all the way back to the Arenas jersey. We kind of just saw an Arenas jersey not too long ago. And the new Arenas jersey with the blue on blue does not look great. And I'm sure it'll look worse on television. When we're trying to watch the game. Cousins in. Nice stop again by Soup. He's hot. I'm telling you. So, yeah, I don't like it when they put dark on dark. We saw it last year. A bit of an issue with the reverse retros for the Toronto Maple Leafs when they had the numbers dark on dark in the back. And then they had to add that thick layer of gray after their first reverse retro game in order to make the numbers visible on TV. I think we're going to see the same thing with that Arenas jersey. There's Camp holding the line, but he's check there by Caligula, and the Sabres will break out again. I'm just noting that Dahlstrom is in the lineup here. I can't remember who's out. Jake Muzzin was injured in the last game. That's who it was. Would put Timothy Liljegren in the lineup, but he's also out with an injury, so Dahlstrom's up for now. Haven't made the Lyubushkin trade yet. Maybe I should. We'll see how much time we have at the end of this episode and see if we can get something going, maybe. Because Lyubushkin has been great for the Toronto Maple Leafs in real life. There's a centering pass from Spezza, and Craig Anderson will cover up with Pierre Engvall in his signature spot at the side of the net there. Justin Hall currently leading the league in hits. Not surprising, our defensemen have been at the top of the leaderboard pretty well all year in that category. Yeah. So, what else is new for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Not a whole heck of a lot. After the game last night, the game where the Toronto Maple Leafs blew the lead in the third period against the Vancouver Canucks, Sheldon Keefe said he's got faith in Jack, and that Jack's probably going to come back soon and be his regular self. He hasn't really been himself since the COVID break in December. So, it's a little concerning. It really is, as a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. I think they have the 29th worst goals against average in the league since... Oh, nice shot there by Soup! Rebound by Soup, by Tavares. I had Soup on the mind, though. Something like that, the 29th worst in the league since, I don't know, January. Ironically, Florida, the team that leads the division, has a worse save percentage, so, I mean... Take with that what you will. Here's Nylander in on a break to the backhand. Brings Anderson all the way across, and Anderson will make that save. Moves the puck there. That was dangerous because if it was picked off there by Mikheyev, that could have been in the back of the net. There's Skinner getting checked by Tavares. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But tomorrow night's game, or I guess tonight's game, against the Columbus Blue Jackets, they've already announced Mrazek has the starter. Nylander in front. Tries to get it there. Tavares skates by the net, or else he would have had a tap in. And here comes Hinostroza. Hinostroza tries to make a move. Can't get around Rasmus Sandin. Sandin comes into the zone. Sandin, still nursing an injury in real life. Or not an injury, an illness. Won't travel with the team to Columbus. Takes a backhand shot. And it's stopped there by Craig Anderson. 3:01 remaining here in the first period. It's been a strong period again for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Not allowing very many shots towards the net. Not allowing very many turnovers. There's a bad one there, though, to Bjork. Off of the stick of TJ Brody. Spezza gets checked. Brody's going to collect that puck and go up to Simmons. Simmons will play in his 1,000th game in NHL in this series in the next episode, because it's that Vancouver Canucks game. Nice shot there from the point. Turned aside again by Craig Anderson, who's had a strong first period. Kind of needed a strong shift here from the fourth line to wrap up this period. Let's see if we get it. Check there. Girgensons is checked. And here comes TJ Brody with 13 seconds left in the period. And that's pretty much going to do it for this period. Soup makes the last second save there. And the Toronto Maple Leafs will take a 1-0 lead into the second period, thanks to that goal right there from Michael Bunting. Shots after the first period, 9-4 for your Toronto Maple Leafs. This line of Matthews, Marner, and Bunting has been clicking for me, just like in real life. You really can't say enough about the Toronto Maple Leafs first line. And now that Tavares has busted the slump, as the Sabres go outside there, hopefully that line will get going as well. And especially with the addition of Nick Robertson on that line. Really liked the way that he looked on that line last night. I think Nick Robertson is definitely suited for a top six role. And I do like Andre Kasha on the third line when he comes back from injury. Here's Matthews being shadowed by Eichel. Matthews cuts to the front of the net. The shot stopped again by Craig Anderson. He's been fantastic. Austin Matthews scored 4 goals in his first career NHL game. That goalie in that game was Craig Anderson. So he's looking for more against the former Ottawa Senators goaltender. Matthews loses that draw to Eichel. Tried to get in a forecheck there, but nobody did. And now the Sabres are away. Nice back check there by Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly has been criticized of late due to his poor defensive outings. Matthews, the rip, stopped by Craig Anderson. So we'll have to see if Morgan Rielly can get back to playing a little bit better defense for the Toronto Maple Leafs here as we come, towards the end of the second half. That was a weird play, but somehow it ends on the stick of Rielly. He shoots through screens, through lots of traffic there. But again, Craig Anderson will see that puck and make the save. Just a reminder, we still are playing on superstar difficulty here. I don't think that I have lowered it by any stretch of the imagination now that we've won 3 in a row. I'm just really good at this game now. I say tongue-in-cheek. Considering I've never played online or against anybody who has any professional clout. Here's a battle in the corner. Leafs can't come away with it. Mikheyev will battle there, and here comes Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly, get it out. Up to William Nylander. Nice long pass there from Rielly. Nylander takes the shot, and it's turned aside there by Anderson. Nylander back on it to Tavares. Tavares looking. Tavares cuts away. Tavares to the backhand. Puts it just wide of the net. Tavares all over it here in this shift. Look at the work by the Toronto Maple Leafs captain. Can't come away with the puck there, but Miller does. And Hinostroza finds Skinner. And their Buffalo Sabres are out of the zone. Travis Dermott steps up. He's had great defensive numbers of late for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Soup with a big save there. Turns aside Skinner. Skinner off to Cousins. Cousins the shot. Again, Soup. Added into the game for next year, EA Sports. Because we're going to be hearing that chant a lot at Scotiabank Arena. You heard it here first, folks. Soup's going to find his game again. One of the things that has me a lot more confident about Soup finding his game was hearing the story of Thatcher Demko. And if you look at Thatcher Demko's numbers in Vancouver compared to Jack Campbell's numbers in Toronto, they played a similar amount of games. And they have very similar numbers. And Thatcher Demko has struggled at times, especially this year, allowing lots of goals in long stretches, or in short stretches, I should say. But he's found it again. And we saw that last night. He came up with some huge saves. And Soup will get there again. I was a doubter last night when I made the last episode number 53. But I'm more of a believer today. He's going to come out of it. There's a bad play there by Dermott. Caligula in. Oh, sneaking through the 5-hole there is Soup. And I think Sandin reached back and got a stick on it to keep it in the 5-hole and keep this game a 1-0 Toronto Maple Leafs lead halfway through the second period. Spezza takes the draw, wins it. He's been winning lots recently. And here's Justin Holl up to Simmons with Engvall going to the net. Simmons! Oh, man. Not sure what happened there, but the puck went way up in the air and over the screen. Baldshell and Keefe has decided to keep out the first line, or the fourth line here against the Buffalo Sabres first line, Jack Eichel. Spezza wins the draw, because of course he does. Justin Holl drops it back to nobody. Nobody was covering the point there. That's a bad thing, because here comes Jack Eichel with speed. Jack Eichel kind of passes it to nobody there, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to escape the zone here. I guess COVID-19 doesn't exist in EA Sports NHL 22, and I guess Jack Eichel's injury never existed either, because the Buffalo Sabres apparently love him in this series. Here's Mitch Marner around the net. Mitch Marner looking, taking, fires it wide. Great look there from Mitch Marner as the Toronto Maple Leafs make a change here to match the Buffalo Sabres first line. Is it too late? Tage Thompson with the shot. Turned aside there by Soup. Now Justin Holl is going to find Matthews. Matthews coming off the bench here with speed. Matthews stops up, waits, takes it, and it's turned aside again by Craig Anderson. There was an opening there, but Craig Anderson has been solid early, turning aside all those Austin Matthews chances. He must have 4 or 5 at this point, and now TJ Brody's out of the zone. To Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner in with speed, and I think that could have been a penalty, but who am I to say? And then now that line is going to go off for a change. And on comes the second line with Ilya Mikheyev. who doesn't have the speed in this game that he does in real life, which is a real shame if you ask me. Tavares trying to get that solid work back in. He's been great in this game so far. There's a pass in front, and it's Asplund scoring his 11th goal of the season. Rasmus Asplund has tied this game for the Buffalo Sabres with 3:15 remaining in the second period. Just remember that Craig Anderson has made absolutely amazing saves in this game to keep the Sabres in it. Here's Morgan Rielly trying to get it up to William Nylander. Doesn't quite work. Nice poke there by Tavares to get it into the zone. I think that play would have been offside had Mikheyev touched that puck. Oh, Tavares just got leveled. Tavares got leveled, but Mikheyev will come back and help him out. And the Leafs are going to get the puck out of the zone here. Just barely. Because William Nylander is going to come away with speed, and he's leveled at the sideboards there by Rasmus Dahlin. The Buffalo Sabres are picking up the physical play here as we head towards the end of the second period. Here comes Hinostroza in. He's taken out of the play there by Kerfoot. Kerfoot up to William Nylander. He's around Dahlin this time. Or is he? No, he's not. He's going to play it in the corner. Camp, one last shot. It's turned aside. Easy pad save there at the end of the period by Craig Anderson. And after 2 periods of play, this game's knotted up at once. Shots are 15-10 for your Toronto Maple Leafs. A couple of Buffalo Sabres fans in the crowd at Scotiabank. I'll be interested to see how many Buffalo Sabres fans end up at the Heritage Classic in Hamilton. I'm not sure if there's going to be any border issues or not. I really don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Here's Matthews stretching it out to Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner cuts. Stop there. Bunting got in too tight, as did Austin Matthews. The rebound popped loose off the mask there of Craig Anderson, and Buffalo comes out of the zone. Here's Eichel up high. Jack Eichel has the puck, makes a move, throws it in deep, back in front to Eichel, turned aside by Soup. Morgan Rielly to TJ Brody. Brody out of the zone. That was dangerous there. It was not a good look. Here's Tage Thompson taken out of the play by Morgan Rielly. TJ Brody comes over. I did not like that at all. Victor Olofsson scores his 13th goal of the season. The Buffalo Sabres have a 2-1 lead, all because both defensemen decided to come across and take that man there coming into the zone. Not sure if that was me control. Oh, man. And now here comes Cousins in. He was great in the World Juniors playthrough series. I'll tell you, this series has just been like real life the last little while. Here comes Rasmus Sandin. Sandin looking for the equalizer. Or I guess it's not the equalizer now. We're looking for redemption here. Sandin around. Scores. His first goal of the season. And let's just have a crazy third period. Why not? It seems to be the trend of this series. There we go. You know, Rasmus Sandin scored in the game against the Buffalo Sabres in real life. So let's just have a crazy period here. Let's get another one right now. Helps if I get a face-off win. Nylander battling with Skinner. Skinner gets around. Skinner in. We're going to go shot for shot here. Here's Mikheyev. His pocket gets picked. Hinostroza with a quick shot. Dermott getting harassed there by Skinner. Nylander's in. Nylander looking for an outlet. Finds John Tavares. Finally out of the zone. Here's the captain with a blast stopped by Craig Anderson. Huge glove save there by the 40-year-old Buffalo goaltender. Hard to believe he's already in his 40s. And hard to believe he's still playing as well as he is. The play here is to win it back to Dermott and try and get a quick shot. Can't do it. Tavares. Pinch. Nope. Buffalo Sabres are out of the zone. 3 guys there at the sideboards for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and for some reason they go for a change right after they had an opportunity to change. Okay, whatever you say, Bald Sheldon Keefe. Here's Justin Hall. Up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev cuts to the net. No, he doesn't. He's going to stop up. Mikheyev looking. Mikheyev needs help. Mikheyev around. Mikheyev turned aside by Anderson. Kasha was there trying to collect the rebound. 10 minutes-ish to go here in the third period. Mikheyev still can't get the puck and still can't get off. Here's Bjork with a shot. Stopped by Soup. Dahlstrom. Great stick. Just get it out of the zone. Mikheyev still's not going off. Mikheyev wants to get the equalizer. Now I can actually say equalizer. Here's Camp dropping it back to Dahlstrom. Over to Justin Hall. Justin Hall to Camp. Camp's around. Mikheyev's still out there. Mikheyev in front. Camp. Backhand shot. Stopped. Turned aside there by Anderson. Camp. Back to Mikheyev. Mikheyev. Getting hit. Dahlstrom takes the shot. Goes wide. Camp looking for the rebound. And Vatanen will collect that puck. And the Buffalo Sabres are out of the zone. Here's Kyle Okposo. Oh, man. That could have been disastrous. Soup is going the wrong way for sure. Mikheyev's still on the ice here. Get off. Kasha did. Mikheyev's now hurt there in the corner. Guess that's what you get for taking a... I don't even know how long that shift was. 10 minutes? Here's Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner around. Austin Matthews there. Marner the shot. Goes into the corner for Austin Matthews to collect. Marner goes to the wrong side. Could have stayed in the zone there. We're into the 5 minutes of play here in the third period. Morgan Riley. Kyle Okposo! Turned aside there. Was it blocked by Brody or is it stopped by Soup? Not too sure. Marner. Stop! Eakin, the rebound. He scores. A 3-goal third period here for the Buffalo Sabres. And it's 4-2 with 5 minutes to go. Bald Sheldon Keefe, mad, puts out the fourth line because they never got a shift because Mikheyev stayed on the ice the entire time. Here's Engvall. Engvall is in through the zone with Simmons. Simmons takes it back around. TJ Brody pinches. Brody behind the net. Wraps around and misses. Engvall looking. Engvall around. His turn to wrap it around. Again misses. And Yoki Haru's out with the puck. Spezza turns it over to TJ Brody. Brody's going to mishandle it. Cousins is in the zone. Great work here by Cousins. He's been fantastic. That pass misses Tavares, and the Buffalo Sabres will keep it in the zone. Here's Buffalo. Cousins. That play is broken up. The puck is bouncing all over the place. Oh, man. That puck there for Olofsson was sitting right there. Nice play by Engvall to take out his man. A minute 26 to go. The Leafs need a goal here. Engvall in front. Nylander, backhand shot. Unable to connect. Here's Tavares. Tavares has got space. Tavares in front. Nylander the rebound. Stopped by Craig Anderson. Oh, man. Everything has gone right here for the Buffalo Sabres in the third period, and the Leafs cannot get anything past Craig Anderson. Here's Tavares. He throws it right up the middle. Can't connect with Nylander. We're in the last minute of play here. This game's over, folks. The winning streak is over. Jack Campbell mishandles the puck. Bounces in front. Hitastroza. Soup's going to poke check there. Engvall turns it over. 27 seconds to go. Sabres are all over it here. The one chance for the Leafs to get back into the game. Here's Engvall breaking up that pass, but he's dead tired, so he's not even going to get anywhere. The Maple Leafs have an awful third period here. Morgan Riley takes out his man, moves it up to Engvall. Watch me get a goal here with like 5 seconds left and make it 4-3. Engvall. Nope. He's out of gas. This game's over, folks. The win streak is over. And apparently we didn't take the Buffalo Sabres seriously enough. We played a good first couple of periods, but that man, Craig Anderson, stood on his head. Was absolutely fantastic. And I mean, we did everything we could. I guess. We outshot Buffalo 25-22. But it wasn't enough. and we suffer an embarrassing defeat. Craig Anderson, second star of the night. Still wearing the Ottawa Senators jersey in that picture. I don't know what to say. Other than if you like this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you really like it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is episode number 55.